Welcome back, Bills fans. Today we're diving deep into everything happening with the Buffalo Bills as the regular season heads into its final stretch. And if you thought the Bills storylines were running on autopilot, think again. From the trenches to the stars and skill positions, this team has been putting together a narrative of toughness, resilience, and sheer football excellence that deserves a closer look. One of the most remarkable aspects of this season has been the consistency and dominance of the Buffalo offensive line. It is often said that games are won or lost in the trenches, and for the Bills, this could not be more accurate. The offensive line has not only been effective in protecting the quarterback, but also in creating opportunities for the ground game. Over the past several seasons, Buffalo's offensive front has become synonymous with durability, technique, and an almost unbreakable cohesion that makes them one of the premier units in the league. This season, the left guard, center, and right guard combination has been nothing short of extraordinary. David Edwards, Connor McGovern, and O'Cyrus Torrence have started every game together, an achievement that is incredibly rare in the modern NFL. Their continuity has translated into elite protection, both in pass blocking and run blocking, giving quarterback Josh Allen the time he needs to make plays and clearing lanes for James Cook to thrive. Cook's season has been one for the history books, as he is on pace to finish as the league's rushing leader, amassing over 1,500 yards thanks in no small part to the interior line's ability to consistently win one-on-one matchups and sustain blocks at the second level. It is one thing to have talent, but it is entirely another to have the reliability and resilience that this offensive line has displayed. According to league metrics, the line has allowed one of the fewest quick pressures in football, and their average time to pressure is among the longest in the league. In other words, defenses have been forced to navigate a near-perfect shield, and this is exactly what has allowed the Bills' offense to operate with fluidity and precision, despite the challenges that inevitably arise over a full NFL season. Of course, while the offensive line has been a constant, the Bills have not been immune to adversity. Injuries have been a factor, particularly as the team prepares for a pivotal Week 17 showdown against the Philadelphia Eagles. Quarterback Josh Allen, the franchise cornerstone and reigning MVP, has been listed on the injury report multiple times, and while he has assured fans he will be ready to play, any mention of Allen in the context of health concerns immediately raises alarms. Beyond Allen, key contributors across both sides of the ball have faced setbacks, including defensive tackles, tight ends, safeties, and special teams players. The team's depth will once again be tested, as backups may be called upon to step into crucial roles in high-pressure situations. This scenario is not unfamiliar for the Bills, though, as the team has built a culture of next-man-up mentality, where young players are prepared to seize the moment and veterans are expected to gut out performances even when not at 100%. Defensive end Joey Bosa's return to limited participation is one such positive development, as his presence on the field can significantly impact opposing offenses and tilt matchups in Buffalo's favor. Other players, like cornerback Taron Johnson and linebacker Shaq Thompson, have also participated in limited practice, giving the team hope that they can contribute in meaningful ways during this critical stretch. It is this combination of resilience, depth, and coaching that has allowed the Bills to remain competitive in a season filled with peaks and valleys. On the accolades front, the Bills' top performers have not gone unnoticed. Josh Allen and James Cook have both been prominent in award conversations, with Allen finishing among the top contenders for both Most Valuable Player and Offensive Player of the Year, reflecting the dual impact he has had as a passer and runner. Allen's connection with his offensive line and skill players has been central to his success, while Cook's dominance in the ground game underscores the effectiveness of Buffalo's blocking schemes and player execution. NFL executives recognize that the Bills season is being driven not only by the stars, but by the collective effort of the roster, from the offensive line to the depth chart, from the defensive front to special teams. The season has included high points, like victories over elite opponents, as well as challenges that tested the team's mettle and adaptability. Through it all, one theme has been consistent: the Bills' preparation, cohesion, and toughness. As the postseason approaches, these elements will be crucial. The offensive line must continue to protect Allen and create lanes for Cook. The defensive players must stay sharp and avoid lapses, and the team as a whole must be ready to perform under pressure. This week's matchup against the Eagles will serve as a significant indicator of how well the team can withstand adversity and leverage its depth to maintain competitive advantage. Beyond individual statistics and awards, the narrative of this Bills team is one of perseverance and identity. They have built a reputation not just for talent, but for their ability to maintain consistency despite injuries, roster changes, and the inevitable ups and downs of an NFL season. The offensive line's remarkable durability has been a backbone, allowing the offense to function at a high level game after game, while Allen's leadership and Cook's production have made the Bills a legitimate threat in every matchup. These dynamics create a storyline that resonates with fans who have come to expect resilience, grit, and thrilling football in Buffalo. The balance between star power and depth, between explosive playmakers and reliable contributors, is what makes this team uniquely equipped to handle the challenges that lie ahead. As the regular season winds down and the playoffs draw near, the spotlight will be on how well the team can sustain performance, adjust to injuries, and capitalize on opportunities created by one of the league's most dependable offensive lines. Every snap, every block, every decision on the field carries heightened significance, and the Bills' ability to navigate this final stretch will define their postseason trajectory. Fans can look forward to seeing whether the combination of Allen's arm, Cook's legs, and the offensive line's stalwart play can continue to drive the team toward success and cement Buffalo's position as a contender in a competitive conference. The offensive line, which has been a model of consistency all season, will once again be tested as the Bills face the Eagles. Defensive fronts like Philadelphia's are aggressive, fast, and relentless, meaning that every snap will require peak performance from Edwards, McGovern, and Torrance. Their continued availability and cohesion give the Bills an edge that cannot be understated. In addition to protecting Allen, this unit has been crucial in establishing the running game, allowing James Cook to exploit gaps, accelerate through the second level, and generate the yardage that has made him a league leader in rushing. Cook's season is a testament to both his talent and the teamwork that surrounds him. Every block, every adjustment at the line of scrimmage, and every subtle movement contributes to his success, illustrating just how interdependent a high-functioning NFL offense truly is. Beyond the physical aspects of the game, mental resilience will play a critical role. Injuries to defensive stalwarts and skill players could force the Bills to alter game plans on the fly, emphasizing the importance of in-game intelligence and preparation. Defensive backs may need to cover more ground. Linebackers may be asked to fill gaps they are less familiar with, and backups will be thrust into critical roles where their ability to execute quickly and decisively will be tested. For a team like Buffalo, which has cultivated a culture of accountability and readiness, this is not unfamiliar territory. Players have consistently embraced the challenge of stepping up when called upon, and coaching strategies have emphasized flexibility, rotation, and situational preparedness. The result is a roster capable of sustaining performance even under unexpected circumstances, which is essential as they approach high-stakes matchups that could define their playoff seeding. Meanwhile, recognition at the league level continues to reinforce the narrative of excellence surrounding Buffalo's top performers. Josh Allen's placement among the top contenders for Most Valuable Player and Offensive Player of the Year highlights the dual impact he has had, both as a dynamic passer and as a threat in the running game. NFL executives have acknowledged the difficulty of separating Allen from other elite quarterbacks, and while awards are not the ultimate goal, they reflect the broader acknowledgement of his influence on the field. James Cook's outstanding season also exemplifies how execution, preparation, and trust in teammates can lead to historic results. His rushing yardage, combined with the offensive line's protection and ability to create opportunities, demonstrates how individual brilliance is often inseparable from the collective effort required in professional football. As the Bills prepare to face the Eagles, attention will also turn to the defensive side of the ball. With some key defensive players listed as limited or unavailable, the pressure will fall on depth players to step into pivotal roles. Rookies or second-year players who have been waiting for an opportunity may suddenly find themselves in the spotlight, tasked with covering elite receivers, pressuring the quarterback, or making critical tackles. This is a test of both preparation and mental fortitude. It is a defining moment where the culture of the team, one of accountability, readiness, and unflinching determination, will be on full display. The coaching staff will rely on their ability to adapt defensive schemes, rotate personnel strategically, and maximize matchups to mitigate the impact of injuries while keeping the unit performing at a high level. The balance between maintaining structure and allowing players to react instinctively is delicate, but it is something the Bills have managed successfully over the past seasons, providing confidence that even with a short-handed lineup, they can remain competitive. The interplay between offense and defense, and the necessity of executing at a high level across all phases, illustrates why Buffalo's season has been so compelling. Every big play, every sustained drive, every crucial stop on defense, and every adjustment made in the heat of competition tells a story of teamwork, resilience, and football intelligence. Fans are witnessing a team that not only understands its strengths, but also embraces challenges as opportunities to showcase its depth and adaptability. With the postseason looming, these qualities are invaluable, as the intensity of playoff football magnifies the consequences of every snap and decision. The margin for error narrows, and the ability to maintain consistency while managing adversity can define a team's success or failure. In addition to the challenges of injury management and depth utilization, the Bills' position in award conversations brings another layer of narrative intrigue. The recognition of Allen and Cook underscores the effectiveness of the team's offensive strategies and highlights the execution of individual talent within a cohesive system. At the same time, it places a spotlight on how Buffalo's team-oriented philosophy has amplified individual achievements. This duality, celebrating individual excellence while maintaining a focus on collective success, is one of the reasons the Bills remain a formidable presence in the league. Every yard gained, every defensive stand, and every tactical adjustment is part of a larger story of preparation, teamwork, and unrelenting pursuit of success. Before we dive back in, make sure to hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Your support helps us keep delivering the latest Buffalo Bills updates straight to your screen. And hey, don't hold back. Let us know your thoughts on today's news down in the comments. In what could be the most shocking move of the NFL offseason, whispers are swirling around one of the league's most unexpected trade rumors. The New England Patriots and Buffalo Bills reportedly finalizing a blockbuster deal that could shake the AFC to its core. Sources close to the team suggest that Bills general manager Brandon Beane, known for his bold and calculated decisions, may have orchestrated a maneuver that not only surprises fans, but also leaves rival franchises scrambling to reassess their strategies. The speculation centers on an exchange of players that would pit two of the AFC's most intriguing rosters against one another in an entirely new light. While exact details remain murky, insiders hint that the trade could involve key contributors from both squads, potentially redefining the competitive landscape of the conference. Analysts have already begun dissecting what this means for team chemistry, positional depth, and long-term playoff aspirations. One thing seems certain. Both franchises appear poised to make a statement, signaling that the coming season could be unlike anything fans have seen in recent memory. Brandon Beane's reputation as a game-changer adds another layer of intrigue. His track record of identifying undervalued talent and engineering transformative moves has earned him both admiration and skepticism in equal measure. If these rumors prove accurate, it would mark another bold chapter in his career, one that could cement his status as one of the league's most daring executives. Meanwhile, speculation about how New England's front office responded remains a hot topic, with pundits suggesting that the Patriots may have leveraged strategic leverage or cap flexibility to pull off what could be a franchise-defining trade. Fans on social media are already buzzing with theories, mock trade scenarios, and fantasy football implications. The mere possibility of such a monumental swap has ignited debates in living rooms, sports bars, and online forums alike. Could this be the move that propels one team to the next level while leaving the other to rebuild? Or is this simply another example of the off-season rumor mill working overtime? For now, The league is holding its breath, waiting for official confirmation while analysts and enthusiasts speculate wildly on what could become one of the most talked about trades in recent memory. If nothing else, this potential deal underscores a critical lesson. In today's NFL, boldness and timing often trump convention. And with Brandon Beane allegedly at the helm, the ripple effects of this maneuver could be felt far beyond the confines of Orchard Park or Foxborough, setting the stage for a season full of questions, rivalries, and jaw-dropping surprises. That's a wrap for now. If you enjoyed the video and want to stay on top of all things Buffalo Bills, make sure to subscribe and hit that like button. We'd love to hear what you think in the comments. See you in the next update.